Now at 6, new information about what led up to a wrong-way crash in Sunnyside that killed 2 children. Plus, the latest on a measure in the Washington legislature that would require a permit just to buy a gun.
Some of our areas are seeing precipitation tonight, but more snow to rain expected tomorrow. I'll get you and your family prepared. We begin with breaking news. The state legislature has advanced a controversial bill loosening the rules on police chases. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jason Valentine.
And I'm Madeline Hagan. The House bill that has been moving slowly through the lawmaking process is dead. But tonight, lawmakers in the state Senate took a proposal that had been stalled in committee since mid-January, suspended the rules, and voted to pass it. That proposal now goes to the House, where lawmakers will have to begin the committee process all over again. And again, just meeting that deadline in time. Will continue to follow this as it progresses.
It happened all of a sudden.
Absolutely, it sure did. Well, Jason, it's getting into kind of some mucky weather, but
yes,
you know, we're hoping sunshine is beyond this snow and rain mix that we might see in our areas.
Again, we're about 10 days away from spring. We're just seeing kind of the transition from winter to spring. We're going to continue to see it into our next work week. Let's take a look outside our Legend Skycam network, and beautiful shot. Tri-Cities has avoided the shower activity for this evening, but many of our other areas are seeing just a hint, and we're seeing some snow already falling in the Ellensburg area. We do expect a trace of snow there, but again, this is just an appetizer for what we're going to be seeing tomorrow night. So 36 right now in Yakima. We're seeing some shower activity there, and again, winds are slowly starting to show a little bit of push. And over in the lovely Tri-Cities area, 40 degrees right now. So folks, we do have a wind advisory to talk about tomorrow, and we have also inches of snow possible for Ellensburg and Yakima. I'll get to that with plenty of rain expected tomorrow night. We have a weather alert day on the way. I'll get you caught up in my full forecast that's coming up later in the show.
Thanks so much, Jason. Tonight we know more about the minutes before a wrong-way driver crashed into another car in Sunnyside, killing 2 children and injuring 3 other people. It turns out Washington State Patrol troopers tried pulling the suspect over 4 times before the collision.
Court documents tell the story of suspect Keith Goings driving before the fatal crash. Around 6:36 p.m. on February 28th, a WSP trooper says he clocked Goings driving in a white Mustang at 104 miles per hour on I-90 just before Ellensburg. As the trooper tried to catch up and pull over Goings, he allegedly slowed down, merged into another lane, and then sped off. The trooper said Goings was driving 111 miles per hour, but had to abandon the traffic stop. As Goings went toward Yakima, he would elude 4 more troopers, all who say they tried to get him to pull over, but could not continue to pursue Goings. The probable cause says at one point Goings was driving 120 miles per hour. As Goings drove through the lower valley, troopers said he got on and off I-82 multiple times and continued to move around slower traffic using both shoulders of the road. Around 7:30, the Mustang was spotted at a Sunnyside gas station by Sunnyside police. As police were trying to establish if they had a reason to stop Goings, he jumped into the car and got back on the freeway. But this time, he merged onto an off-ramp. 10 minutes later, dispatchers received reports of a head-on collision on I-82 eastbound. Goings' Mustang had crashed into a Nissan Altima. Inside, an adult and 3 young children, 2 of which died in the crash. Troopers say Goings was hurt but alert when first responders helped him from the Mustang. When told about the fatal crash, first responders say Goings laughed and was not concerned. Goings is currently in the Yakima County Jail, and his bail has been set at $100,000.
And WSP has said they could not pursue due to state law. Again, there's an effort to change that law, which is still advancing in the state legislature.
Today marks the deadline for state lawmakers to pass bills out of one chamber and into the other. That means if a bill was proposed in the Senate has to vote and send it to the House, and vice versa. If a bill has not been voted on by this point, it's effectively done for the year unless it's a budget issue. And we've been watching several proposals as the deadline got closer. With hours to spare, lawmakers in the House signed off on a proposal that would require you to get a permit before you can buy a gun. It's similar to a voter-approved law in Oregon that's in the middle of a court battle right now. House Bill 1143 would require everyone to go through training and get a background check in order to get a gun buying permit. While advocates say the extra steps could save lives, the proposal has been controversial because opponents say you should not have to get a permit in order to exercise your constitutional rights. Again, this bill has passed the House and now it moves on to the Senate.
Washington lawmakers are moving forward on a plan that would allow duplexes and fourplexes in more neighborhoods across the state. The Seattle Times reports House Bill 1110 would require cities with more than 25,000 people, like Walla Walla, to allow duplexes in all residential areas. Cities with more than 75,000 people, like Kennewick and Pasco, would have to allow fourplexes in all neighborhoods. Now, this is not the first time lawmakers have considered this kind of zoning bill. We'll continue to track development as the legislative session continues. Recently, the Washington State Legislature sent out a wellness app to law enforcement agencies across Washington.
And it's free to active and retired law enforcement, corrections, dispatch professionals, and their family or household members. KVEW's Riley Fitzgerald says this app is a step in the right direction for health and wellness resources for law enforcement.
Cortico is an app that brings mental and physical health and wellness resources right to the palms of law enforcement officers, corrections officers, dispatchers, and their families. According to Richland PD, Washington saw interest coming from many different agencies across the state.
More and more, we're recognizing the need for our officers to have this type of help and to get, to focus on their wellness so that we can do our jobs the best that we can.
After a $1 million grant from the Washington legislature, as of Tuesday, this app is now available for every agency in the state. Kennewick Police Sergeant Chris Littrell says health and wellness in law enforcement is a topic that people aren't as afraid to talk about as they used to be.
Being more intentional about putting mental and physical health disciplines in place is super important for us to be able to not just survive, but thrive through a career in these fields.
The app offers immediate access to wellness techniques, suicide prevention, resilience, physical fitness, nutrition, and many other behavioral health and wellness supports. First responders see some of the worst of the worst. It's impossible for that not to affect someone.
I was a child crime detective for 2 years, and in the middle of that, I realized that I hadn't been processing the trauma, the vicarious trauma that I was taking on by listening to little kids' stories of when they were traumatized.
We get vicarious trauma and other issues that affect us in many different ways. And so if we're recognizing that fact sooner and we're reaching out for help sooner and talking about it sooner, maybe we can get it to where we stay healthier.
Police say it's encouraging to see the legislation on their side for this. Reporting for KAPP Local News, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And thank you for that, Riley. This is the most recent change local agencies have made in support of their officers' mental and physical health. Many have peer support or other wellness programs.
New at 6, the city of Boardman wants to fill a vacant city council position. Roy Draco Jr., who previously held the seat, resigned last month after his appointment to the Morrow County Board of Commissioners. The city manager pro tem will accept letters of interest for the city council position through 5 o'clock April 6th at Boardman City Hall. The council will appoint someone to the position at the April 11th city council meeting. This term expires at the end of 2026.
Well, new information tonight about a recall impacting 2 brands of eye drops. All the important details coming up.
Plus, a change at Mount Rainier. Learn why you'll need to have a debit or credit card on hand when you visit.
And the Oscars are awarded this Sunday, and you can see the show live on KAPP. A look at the first-time actor nominees. That's next on KAPP Local News at 6.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening special plus liquidation prices on all 20 to 22 RVs. Nobody will beat our prices. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or clickitrv.com.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers, and the doers, thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups and get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado with a turbo high output engine. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
An accident can shatter your life. At Tamaki Law, we put your life back together.
When a client has been seriously hurt, they need a lot of help. We understand that. Their only job is to get better. Our job is to take care of the rest. That's why we work hard and fight for the justice they deserve.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
I just got the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra from US Cellular. With the most powerful processor yet, it can game smoother than ever. With nightography, it can take selfies in low light. Click. And with a longer battery life and US Cellular's 5G network, it can stream my favorite shows around the clock.
Amazing. Can it go back in the bag?
Yeah, it can go back into the bag.
Okay. Did you just kiss the phone?
The new Samsung Galaxy S23. Free for everyone from US Cellular.
I kissed it?
Yes.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make your reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way.
Get 0% for 36 months plus $2,000 on a qualifying trade for an in-stock 2022 Escape. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening specials on travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and Class A and C motorhomes. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or ClickItRV.com.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Well, Maddie, all eyes will be focused on Tinseltown this weekend for the Oscars. The 95th Academy Awards air right here on KVEW this Sunday evening.
This year, there are a lot of firsts. 16 of the 20 actors up for awards are first-time nominees. ABC's Rena Roy has the details.
Snagging an Oscar nomination is no doubt one of the highest honors in Hollywood. And for 16 out of the 20 acting nominees this year, it's an extra special milestone moment because it's their first Oscar nod. A-lister Jamie Lee Curtis got her first break back in 1978 and now more than 4 decades later, up for her first Academy Award in the Best Supporting Actress category for her role in the hit movie Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I was just hoping that you could explain this.
I've been an actress since I was 19 years old. And because I've been in the fringe genre films, it's not something I ever thought would happen.
Stephanie Hsu nominated alongside Curtis in the same category for the same film, describing the moment she heard the news.
And I was like, what's going on? And it was one of my friends, she was the first one who just said like, holy beep. And I think I kind of knew then.
Looking for trouble? And who could forget this breakout performance from Austin Butler as the rock and roll king himself in Elvis, earning the up-and-coming star a nomination in the Best Actor category.
I'm just so happy for everyone and really so honored to be here.
British actor Bill Nye up against Butler for Best Actor, his first nomination at 73 years old after an impressive 5-decade career.
That feels very, very good. I could get used to it. In England, a lot of people assume I have an Oscar already. Certainly several cab drivers. I get in a cab and they say, chuffed about the Oscar bill. And I don't want to explain that actually I don't have one.
But that could change come Sunday, and we could also see newcomer Andrea Riseborough take home a statue.
We were supposed to have a good life.
Her controversial Best Actress nomination for To Leslie comes after a grassroots campaign online started by her team with a long line of Hollywood A-listers. Some say it could have tipped the scale in her favor.
The fact that she sort of dropped from the sky and came out of nowhere certainly got a lot of people talking and led the Academy to have kind of a conversation about it.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And you can catch all the red carpet arrivals and fashion, the glitz, glamour, and gold statues as someone will definitely take home Oscar. Here's the Sunday lineup. ABC News World News Tonight airs at 3, followed by the red carpet Oscars show at 3:30 and the live awards show at 5 o'clock right here on KAPP KVEW.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful day today. So tonight we have light PM rain to snow, maybe a little bit of snow in Ellensburg, but we do have a weather alert for tomorrow evening into Friday morning. We expect to see measurable precipitation, whether it be rain or snow, is going to be coming in tomorrow night into Friday morning. So I'll break it all down for you in a bit. It is going to be warmer next week, so looking forward to that. As I was telling Maddie earlier, we're kind of in the fit between winter and spring, with spring about 10 or so days away. So we're seeing a little bit of shower activity coming through our areas this evening, and we do have some snow going on in the Blue Mountain region, but we do expect much more tomorrow. So let's get to the future cast. Here's what we're looking at as we're heading into the evening hours. So really all of our areas should experience a little bit of shower activity. Then it's going to be moving a bit more into the Ellensburg area as we get to 11 o'clock and just past midnight. So we do expect to see some little bit of measurable snow there overnight tonight. But as we get to tomorrow evening, now tomorrow morning is going to be just fine, but as we get to tomorrow evening, we have quite a bit of shower activity coming on in and even some more snow. We could see some measurable snow for Ellensburg. I'll get to that in a second. So as we move into the evening hours, very heavy cells are going to be coming through. So could be some heavy rain at times, and then it will be moving along as we get to our commute. Then we'll just be seeing, again, scattered showers as we get into the afternoon, and then we should be kind of free and clear as we get into the evening hours. So here's what we're looking at tonight. Light rain, Tri-Cities, Yakima, Walla Walla. Could even see up to half an inch of rain for the Pendleton area. We're already seeing it there. And less than an inch of snow in Ellensburg by tomorrow morning. But of course, we're going to be warmer, much warmer than the freezing mark tomorrow, so that will be going away. But then as we get to tomorrow night into Friday morning, we could see 1 to 2 inches of new snow on the ground for Ellensburg, less than an inch for Yakima. And of course, again, we'll be well above the freezing level as we get to Friday afternoon. That snow should be gone by the afternoon. We could also see up to a half an inch of rain for Pendleton and the Tri-Cities. That's quite a lot, and quarter of an inch for Walla Walla. So quite a wet Thursday night, tomorrow night into Friday morning on the way. Current temperatures, we are cooling down quite fast, much faster than we have last night and Monday night. So we're right in the lower 40s to mid to upper 30s. So we are starting to cool down quite a bit. Our overnight lows will be just below that freezing mark. Now we're still going to be mired below or just near our average for this time of year till we get to Monday next week. And we do expect to see warmer conditions starting to slowly take grip next week. So really not too much of a change though in our temperatures, but finally above our average by the time we get to next week. So we're seeing a little bit of double-digit winds up north. We're seeing some heavier winds, but as we head into tomorrow with those storms, we have a wind advisory for the Blue Mountain region, really for Pendleton, starting tomorrow afternoon to Friday morning. All right, as we head into our overnight period, we're going to be just below the freezing mark for all of our areas, so still some pretty close grouping there. As we head into tomorrow, we'll have a dry morning, quite a bit of clouds though, and then those showers coming late. Warmer tomorrow though, lower 50s, mid to upper 40s. For our 7-day forecast, again, a weather alert day tomorrow with that measurable rain to snow. Then as we get to Friday morning, we'll see those showers start to abate. Looking much nicer for our weekend, but looks like we'll be greeted with more showers in our next work week as we start to warm up. And don't forget to spring forward an hour Saturday into Sunday. In the Yakima region, we have that weather alert day tomorrow. We could see less than an inch of snow for the Yakima region, so do get ready for that. And again, it'll change into rain as we get to Friday morning. So a lot going on, folks. So just an appetizer tonight, but do get ready for that measurable rain for most of our areas. 1 to 2 inches of snow for Ellensburg possible Thursday night into Friday, and less than an inch for that same period for Yakima.
Thank you so much, Jason. We'll be right back after the break.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Keep a flock healthy and happy with the largest selection of Purina around. Plus, all the equipment you need to keep the farm running right. And we have the best customer service. We really do. Northwest Farm Supply in Hermiston, Prosser, and Othello.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
We know vaccines, immunizations, and boosters save lives. They nearly eradicated polio, protected our infants from chickenpox and measles, and kept our kids safe from whooping cough and meningitis. The best way to keep your family safe from these viruses is to stay informed about when to get vaccinated. If you have questions about vaccinations, like COVID-19 or the flu, talk with your healthcare provider today. Learn more at askyourprovider.org.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
An affordable, adjustable bed from Mattress Depot USA will help you sleep better.
And help alleviate aches and pains, sleep apnea, and snoring.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
A federal investigation into Tesla gets underway after reports of steering wheels coming off. So far, in at least 2 instances, steering wheels reportedly became detached while someone was driving. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration will take a closer look at the current year Model Y SUV. The agency says in both of those cases, the cars did not have a bolt that attaches the steering wheel to the steering column. There's no word if anyone was hurt in those 2 instances. The NHTSA typically orders an investigation before it orders a recall. The agency says this could impact up to 120,000 vehicles throughout the United States.
2 more eye drop recalls over concerns that the products might not be sterile. Pharmedica USA now recalling 2 lots of purely soothing 15% MSM drops. So far, no reports of injuries with this product. Apotex also recalling 6 lots of bromomandine tartrate ophthalmic solution because some bottle caps have cracks. The companies say customers should immediately stop using both products.
As temperatures warm up and spring quickly approaches, misery from allergies returns. In fact, parts of the U.S. are experiencing a record early start to allergy season. The southern and eastern parts of the country have gotten hit with pollen earlier than ever before. The pollen count in Atlanta on Monday climbed to extremely high, the earliest that's happened there in decades. Then it doubled by Tuesday. In Washington, D.C., the first high tree pollen count appeared a month ago, reaching a record high for this time of year. A report today from the nonprofit Climate Central found allergy season has gotten longer on average since 1970. So get your Claritin ready, I guess.
Absolutely. Well, we have much more news ahead in our 6:30 half hour. She says an airline destroyed her luggage, but wait until you see what the airline sent her in return. That story is new tonight at 6:30. Stick with us, everyone.
Portion of KAPP KVEW sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
What are the biggest operational challenges on your farm? Data management and displays? Navigating the John Deere Operations Center? Equipment setup and in-field adjustments? If you have precision agriculture questions, we have the Precision Ag Answers. Join RDO Equipment Company's team of experts for Precision Ag Answers, a collection of videos covering John Deere precision ag technology. Everything from quick tips to basic how-tos and in-depth tutorials.
Reynolds Wrap makes this whole cooking and cleanup thing so easy. Speeds up this so I can get to them.
Easy prep, cook and clean with Reynolds Wrap.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
Listen up. You've got 4 days and 4 days only to save like never before. During the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. No limit. You'll also find huge savings on every sofa, dining table, bed, and much, much more. Plus 4 years no interest and no down payment. But don't wait. The 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a Build Ford Tough truck can do for you. Get 0 for 36 plus $3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT only at your local Ford dealer.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings on premium mattress sets.
Like $99 for each piece on any size mattress.
Or $5.99 for a king-size Sealy plush mattress.
Even a queen-size Sealy plush mattress for $3.99.
Beat the buzzer. With crazy prices like this, they won't last long.
Get here before Markdown Madness ends March 31st.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, new at 6, Mount Rainier National Park will go cashless later this year. The national park will move to a system which only collects entrance and campground fees through debit or credit cards. The change takes place May 26th. You can also buy a pass online at recreation.gov or from vendors which the park service will soon identify. Hotels and other sites inside the park will still accept cash.
Oh, such a beautiful sight there. Looking forward
100%.
to warm summer days. Well, outrage directed at a Fox News host after he released edited video from the January 6th insurrection.
Plus, the street is blocked off and police making several arrests last night in Richland. The latest on the investigation.
And he's the star of films such as Point Break, The Matrix, and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Keanu Reeves has a new namesake, but it's not as flattering as you might think. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
Now, KAPP KVEW local news at 6:30.
We begin with breaking news. The state legislature has advanced a controversial bill loosening the rules on police chases. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jason Valentine.
And I'm Madeline Hagan. The House bill that has been moving slowly through the lawmaking process, though, is dead. But tonight, lawmakers in the state Senate took a proposal that had been stalled in committee since mid-January, suspended the rules, and voted to pass it. That proposal now goes to the House, where lawmakers will have to begin the committee process all over again.
And police arresting 5 people at a Richland home, all of whom had warrants for various charges. This happened Tuesday night as officers blocked off a portion of Adams Street. Police say the Tri-City Regional SWAT team also came out to help in this investigation, and there were more people than they were expecting inside. After getting a search warrant, Commander Jansen with the Richland Police Department says they found guns, drugs, and more in the house.
As a result of that search warrant, we located several firearms. We located quite a few different types of drugs in quantities that were, consistent with selling or distributing them, and then some ammunition and cash as well from the residents.
Commander Jansen says fentanyl and meth were found in the search. They received tips from the community about activities going on around the house, which resulted in this investigation.
As fentanyl and other potentially deadly drugs are becoming more common, first responders say they're seeing people overdose sometimes multiple times in the same day. The Spokane Fire Department says they're working with the Health District and WSU to create a program that would help first responders team up with doctors and caregivers and hopefully prevent these repeat overdose calls by getting to the root of the problem.
Seeing people, meeting them where they are, working to take care of them with complete care and get them into a program that we know is successful to bridge people and get them off of the opioid long term.
This program would create a team of caregivers who would still give Narcan to overdose victims, but would also provide treatment. The program would add doctors who can prescribe the medication if needed to help people fight opioid addiction. Let's go ahead and move on to the weather. Winter's not quite done with us yet, Jason.
Not quite done, but we're starting to see signs of spring, I would say. Let's take a quick look outside our Legend Skycam network. We have shower activity throughout many of our areas, though a little bit of clearing right now in the Tri-Cities. Not so much the case for many of our other areas. We have quite a bit of shower activity that's moved on from Pendleton into the Walla Walla area, and we have more closing in on the Ellensburg region, which could see a trace of snow tonight into tomorrow morning. But all the precipitation should end just after midnight. 36 right now in Yakima with those rain showers, some light winds there. And in the Tri-Cities area, 40 degrees. But we have a weather alert evening tomorrow into Friday morning when we're going to see measurable precipitation for all of our areas. Heavy rain and also snow at times, and a wind advisory to talk about. I'll get you caught up for you and your family in my forecast that's coming up later in the show.
Thanks, Jason. A backlash after Fox News showed new video of the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Many Republicans are now slamming the report, accusing host Tucker Carlson of deceiving his audience. It comes amid new evidence in a $1 billion lawsuit against Fox. Here's ABC's Lindsay Watts with the latest.
I think it's bull. Bipartisan outrage at Fox News host Tucker Carlson after he claimed surveillance video from the January 6th riot proves the attack was mostly peaceful chaos.
These were not insurrectionists. They were sightseers.
Lawmakers accuse Carlson of downplaying the attack, including Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell, who held up a letter from the Capitol Police yesterday, criticizing Carlson for cherry-picking calmer moments from the riot.
It was a mistake, in my view, for Fox News to depict this in a way that's completely at variance with what our chief law enforcement official here at the Capitol thinks.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who gave Carlson exclusive access to the surveillance video, says he did it for transparency and has no regrets.
Each person come up with their own conclusion.
Carlson also aired new video of Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick, who died from a series of strokes after being assaulted. According to Carlson, the video shows Sicknick walking in the Capitol after he was attacked.
Apparently in good health after he was supposedly killed.
The Sicknick family blasted Fox, saying, "Every time the pain of that day seems to have ebbed a bit. Organizations like Fox rip our wounds wide open again, and we are frankly sick of it." This all comes as thousands of pages of internal text messages and emails are being released as part of a defamation lawsuit filed by Dominion Voting Systems against the network. In an email 15 days after the January 6th attack, Chairman Rupert Murdoch wrote, "Maybe Sean and Laura went too far," referring to hosts Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham, who echoed Trump's claims of election fraud. And according to the documents, 2 months after the election, Carlson sent a message to his producer about how badly he wanted to stop covering Trump, saying that he, quote, hates Trump passionately. And back to the January 6th video, Carlson pointed out that Capitol Police walked some protesters into the building during the riot, but security experts say that may have been a strategy by police to calm the crowd. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Washington.
Today, a panel of House lawmakers held its first public hearing trying to determine once and for all the origins of COVID-19. Several federal agencies have said the virus could have been leaked from a research lab in Wuhan, China, although others say it likely evolved in the wild and jumped from animals to humans in the market. The former head of the CDC told lawmakers today he leans towards the lab leak theory because of the type of research happening in Wuhan.
This is a type of research in which scientists seek to increase the transmissibility or pathogenicity of an organism. I came to believe, and I still believe today, COVID-19 more likely was the result of an accidental lab leak. This conclusion is based primarily on the biology of the virus itself, including the rapid high infectivity for human-to-human transmission.
House lawmakers are also considering a proposal that would force the Biden administration to declassify any information showing possible links between the lab and the pandemic. The Senate passed that bill unanimously 1 week ago. Well, a deadly accident Tuesday at the Spokane Tribe's casino construction site in Airway Heights. Airway Heights police and casino managers have yet to say what caused the accident. The company, Swinnerton, works as a contractor for this project. In a statement, the company called this a framework collapse. That work involves pouring concrete into a mold and leaving it to dry. The company said it's unclear what caused the incident. A man in the parking lot when the accident happened spoke to reporters. He said it sounded like a large explosion. Police and the casino's general manager were asked if something fell, but they couldn't say.
We want to reiterate with the tribe, we want to keep the family in our thoughts and prayers, and all the construction workers. We're trying to provide services as needed for mental health professionals and health and human services as well to ensure their care and the family's care as well.
Swinnerton said its management and safety teams are working with investigators on site.
We may be seeing a shakeup at the city of Pasco. Economic Development Manager Mike Gonzalez has been offered a job as the Franklin County Administrator. Gonzalez says if he takes the role, it would be strides for the Latino population in Franklin County.
You know, we're 60% Latino, so I think that's an important component in the county to have someone with Latino blood that can communicate with that side of our population. And I always say what's good for the Latino community is good for the entire community, and to bring all those skill sets together for the betterment of the county, and I think that's why I was chosen.
He's been working in city government since June of 2021, and he says he's held management and leadership positions, handling large budgets and groups of personnel before. He says he believes he is what the county needs right now, and he says he's hopeful to take the position.
Well, frustration for a traveler who claims an airline destroyed her luggage. But it's how the airline tried to make up for it that's attracting attention on social media. We'll show you coming up.
Plus, a strange honor for the star of The Matrix and John Wick films. Learn why a bacterial compound has been named for Keanu Reeves.
And a lot of gray skies over our region today as a big change is headed our way tomorrow night. Just an appetizer tonight. My forecast is next on KAPP Local News at 6:30.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your entertainment destination for more choice, more fun, more often. You choose. Dine at one of our 9 restaurants. Fast food, sit down, or a special occasion. Plan a date night movie, bowling for the whole family, or grab a seat and stay a while. It's all here at Wild Horse. Your best choice for fun every day.
Join us March 18th for America's favorite rock and country band, Little Texans. Tickets on sale now.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton, Oregon.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more versatility and #1 rated durability and owner experience built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
We know vaccines, immunizations, and boosters save lives. They nearly eradicated polio, protected our infants from chickenpox and measles, and kept our kids safe from whooping cough and meningitis. The best way to keep your family safe from these viruses is to stay informed about when to get vaccinated. If you have questions about vaccinations, like COVID-19 or the flu, talk with your healthcare provider today. Learn more at askyourprovider.org.
Tomorrow, just days before he takes center stage on Hollywood's biggest night, Jimmy Kimmel in his big GMA Oscar pre-show interview.
What could be better than that?
What will Jimmy reveal? Plus, Robert Downey Jr. tomorrow on
Good Morning America.
An affordable, adjustable bed from Mattress Depot USA will help you sleep better.
And help alleviate aches and pains, sleep apnea, and snoring.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Welcome back on this Wednesday evening. Well, in health news, identifying signs of chronic kidney disease. The CDC estimates that 37 million Americans adults have it, but don't know that they do. Symptoms such as fatigue, muscle aches, facial, ankle, or hand swelling often show up in late stages of the illness. The condition can lead to a buildup of extra fluids and toxic waste, which can result in high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and even death.
High blood pressure, or a family history of kidney disease, or if they have heart disease, or if they're over 60, they should talk to their healthcare provider to see if they've been tested, and if not, to be tested.
And of course, a healthy lifestyle can help. Doctors can test blood or urine to determine the health of your kidneys.
Trending tonight, researchers in Germany have discovered a type of bacterial compound that attacks fungi, and they've named it after an American action movie hero. The New York Times reports the researchers said Keanumycins because they said the bacteria takes out fungus in much the same way that John Wick takes out his enemies. They create holes in the fungus and it bleeds to death. The researchers say the bacterial compounds work against fungus and that impacts plants and people, so they're hoping it could someday be an alternative to traditional pesticides and medication.
Now, KAPP First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
And Maddie, just in time for John Wick 4 to come in theaters later on this month. Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. All right, light PM rain to snow this evening. It should come to an end right around midnight, but we do have a weather alert for tomorrow evening into Friday morning. We have much more measurable precipitation. I'll break down exactly what's going to fall in your areas, but it is going to be warmer next week as we're starting to slowly see a little bit of spring coming into our area. So shower activity currently right now in Walla Walla, heading into the Ellensburg area. And yes, we do expect to see a little bit of snow tonight in Ellensburg, but tomorrow we're going to see a much more robust system coming through our areas. So here's what we're looking at as we're heading into the evening hours. We do expect it to continue to move north, again sticking in Ellensburg a little bit longer than all of our areas. Then it should lift by the time we get to just after midnight. Tomorrow morning should be just fine precipitation wise, but quite a bit of cloud coverage. But tomorrow, as we get into tomorrow, by our evening hours, we have quite the front coming in from the southwest. And as we move into our evening hours, we have heavy cells coming in. Quite a bit of rain is going to fall all the way from Pendleton to really Toppenish, Tri-Cities area. And we do expect some snow coming into Ellensburg and Yakima. Then it should come to an end by the time we get to the morning, but some slick roads for your morning commute on Friday. Then we'll see another little bit come through as we get to Friday afternoon. Then things should be settling down as we get into the evening, though we could see some minor shower activity this weekend. So for tonight, we're getting light rain for Tri-Cities, Yakima, Walla Walla. Could even see up to a half an inch of rain for Pendleton. It just quit there briefly just about an hour ago. As we get into Ellensburg, we are looking at less than an inch of snow, so just a trace of snow overnight. But as we get into Thursday night into Friday, we could see half an inch of rain for Tri-Cities, Pendleton, quarter of an inch for Walla Walla, 1 to 2 inches of snow for Ellensburg. Now the good news, it is warming up quite quickly on Friday, so we will be in the mid-40s for Ellensburg, so that will melt quite quickly. Yakima could see less than an inch of snow mixed in with a little bit of rain snow mix as we move along in the morning. So quite a tomorrow night into Friday morning. So prepare for that. So we're a little bit chillier than we have been in our evening hours. We're in the lower 40s, mid to upper 30s right now. Now we're still just hanging right below that average for this time of year, which is steadily creeping up as we're moving along in March. We do expect to get right above it for Monday and going to hang right around that average for our next work week, though we are seeing slow. It is slow, but it is still warming up. So we are seeing some double-digit winds, Connell and Hanford and in Walla Walla. As we get into tomorrow afternoon into Friday morning, we do have a wind advisory for Pendleton, that 30 to 40 mile per hour winds with up to 55 mile per hour gusts. And I'm sure Hermiston and Walla Walla will see the halo effect from those heavy winds. So heavy winds coming along with that precipitation tomorrow, starting in the mid-afternoon. So as we move into our overnight period, we are just below the freezing mark across the board. So still pretty close grouping for our overnight lows. As we head into tomorrow, we are going to be warmer, so lower 50s, mid to upper 40s, well above that freezing mark, even for Ellensburg. So if we do see snow tonight, it will melt quite quickly for the Ellensburg region as we move along in the day. So again, tomorrow is that first alert day, first alert weather day on tomorrow, and then we're going to see that rain go into Friday morning. Then as we move on into our weekend, looks much nicer. Could see a stray shower or two for your weekend. Looks like we'll be greeted with those warmer temperatures with some more shower activity on Monday. Overnight lows mostly above the freezing mark. In the Yakima region, mid to upper 40s through Monday, and then lower 50s as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. So tonight, light rain for most of our areas. Could see a little light snow in Ellensburg, but tomorrow night into Friday night, measurable precipitation, so do be ready for that.
Thanks so much, Jason. We have a lot more news to share with you on our mobile app. You can use the camera on your smartphone to scan this QR code, which is also at the bottom of your screen throughout the show. The code takes you right to our app for news and weather on demand. It's free to download and there's no subscription fee. We'll be right back after this break.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening special plus liquidation prices on all 20 to 22 RVs. Nobody will beat our prices. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or clickitrv.com.
The biggest ladies' night of the year is coming to Legends Casino Hotel on April 1st. Direct from the Las Vegas Strip, it's the world-famous men of Hunks, the show. This high-energy show will ignite your senses and captivate your imagination. So ladies, get your friends together and make plans for the ultimate girls' night out. Hunks, the show, April 1st at Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or at the casino gift shop. Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
What are the biggest operational challenges on your farm? Data management and displays? Navigating the John Deere Operations Center? Equipment setup and in-field adjustments? If you have precision agriculture questions, we have the Precision Ag Answers. Join RDO Equipment Company's team of experts for Precision Ag Answers, a collection of videos covering John Deere precision ag technology. Everything from quick tips to basic how-tos and in-depth tutorials.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
Us. This isn't us. Is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other? And when our phones have turned us into this? LT? What do you do when you're a company that sells them?
We gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes. Feels good. And let's find us again. US Cellular. Built for us.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups and get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado with a turbo high-output engine. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening specials on travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and Class A and C motorhomes. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or ClickItRV.com.
Portion of KAPP KVEW sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
One NFL player raced into action and helped save a man's life. Minnesota Vikings wide receiver KJ Osborne tweeted this picture of himself and 3 other people involved in the rescue. Osborne was riding in an Uber Sunday in Austin, Texas, when he spotted a crash. Osborne, the Uber driver, and 2 others rescued the man from the crash wreckage. Osborne is training in Austin and says he's been in contact with the crash victim and believes he only suffered minor injuries. Osborne was a 5th-round draft pick out of the University of Miami 3 years ago. That's wonderful. We'll talk about excessive baggage. A TikTok user says Delta Airlines destroyed her suitcase.
But instead of sending her just 1 replacement, they sent her 13, as Jeannie Mose reports.
No wonder it's often curtains for luggage dumped, scanned, slapped on conveyors, assaulted by the searching hands of strangers. So when a woman who goes by the TikTok handle @Giselle Rochefort posted,
"Delta destroyed my suitcase,"
the best she expected from Delta was that they'd replace her banged up psychedelic suitcase, but instead she says these arrived. 13 suitcases sent by Delta from a store called Ricardo, Beverly Hills.
"I think they made a mistake."
One jokester commented, "And here's an extra 12 in case we break any more." Actually, Giselle says she found more. "I thought I was done, only to realize 3 of the large bags had small ones inside them." We reached out to Delta for an explanation, but didn't hear back. Meanwhile, Giselle, who we likewise couldn't reach, is getting bombarded with, "Can I have one? I'd love one. Can I buy one from you?"
That's why American Tourister suitcases are reinforced with
The ape from that old American Tourister commercial would have a field day with all these. For once, instead of excess baggage fees, we're talking excess baggage free. Ginny Mose, CNN, New York.
Well, that's one way to pay it back. Once
Yeah.
you've damaged. I don't think I have room in my house for
No,
13,
I was just
13
thinking,
separate pieces of luggage.
Have you ever lost luggage?
I've had it delayed, which
Okay.
is always a bummer way to start your trip.
Right. I flew when I was young, and I didn't know you grabbed it off so we had to go back. You know, what are you going to do?
Young people think.
Exactly. All right, folks, we have a final look at weather after this.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0 for 36 plus 3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good, you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Hi, I'm Stan. Welcome to my Stan Talk. My theory, it's called triple play because you can have fun on land, sea, and air. On land, bowling, XD Dark Ride, and others. At sea, all the slides and pools in Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park. In air, the ropes course, Nebula Drop Tower, and new zip ride. Or maybe the owner just liked triple cheeseburgers. Thanks, everyone!
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
Mildly entertaining.
I will take that.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together.
Get 0 for 36 plus 2,000 trade-in cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape, only at your local Ford dealer.
Celebrate the Oscars this Sunday on KVEW.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a final look at the weather with Jason.
All right, we have some light showers tonight for most of our areas. Let's see what we can expect. And even less than an inch of snow possible for Ellensburg. But I really want to talk about tomorrow night. We have a weather alert. This is going to start tomorrow evening through Friday morning. We could see 1 to 2 inches of new snow for Ellensburg, less than an inch of snow for Yakima, and pretty darn heavy rains for the rest of our areas. So get ready for a very wet tomorrow evening.
All righty, thank you, Jason. Thank you so much for watching. KAPP KVEW Local News is back tonight at 11 o'clock.